Practice English conversation. Morning check-in. Daily English listening. Some mornings feel quiet, but your mind is already busy. You feel a little tired, maybe a little tense. It is not a big problem, but the feeling is there. Let's listen to a simple morning check-in.
Good morning, Mark. I feel a bit sleepy today, and my head feels heavy. My mind is not very clear yet. I also feel a little tense inside. It is a quiet but uncomfortable feeling.
Good morning, Anne. I feel sleepy too, and my eyes feel tired. My thoughts are slow this morning. At the same time, I feel a small pressure in my chest. I am not sure why I feel this way.
I understand that feeling very well. Sometimes I wake up and already feel worried. There is no big problem, but my body feels tense. My shoulders feel tight today. It makes me feel serious and quiet.
Yes, I feel serious too. Even though nothing bad happened, I think about the day, and it feels long. That thought makes me slightly nervous. I want to feel calm, but I cannot relax yet. My mind feels busy but tired.
When my mind feels busy, I feel uncomfortable inside. I want to start the day slowly, but time feels fast. That makes me more tense. I also feel a little impatient with myself. I do not like that feeling.
I feel impatient too, especially with my slow thinking. I want to be ready, but I still feel half asleep. That makes me a bit frustrated. I try to stay positive, but it is hard. My energy feels low this morning.
My energy feels low as well. I feel like I need more time to wake up inside. My body is here, but my mind is still quiet and slow. That makes me feel unprepared. I notice a small worry growing in me.
I also feel unprepared, even for simple things. It is a strange feeling because the day just started. I think about my tasks, and I feel light pressure. It is not strong, but I can feel it. That makes me tense again.
When I think about my tasks, I feel a little stressed too. I want everything to go well today. That wish creates pressure in my mind. I feel responsible and careful. It makes my mood serious.
I understand that. I also want the day to go well, and I worry about small mistakes. That thought makes me slightly anxious. I feel quiet because of that. My chest feels tight for a moment.
It helps to say these feelings out loud. I feel less alone when you share the same thoughts. My tension is still there, but it feels softer. I can breathe a little more easily now. That gives me small comfort.
I feel the same way after talking. My mood is still sleepy, but I feel understood. The pressure is not as strong now. I still feel tired, but also a bit calmer. I think sharing helps us start the day gently.
I still feel tired, but now I feel more open inside. When I talk about my feelings, they seem smaller. I realize I was holding a quiet fear this morning. It was not strong, but it stayed with me. That made my mood heavier than I thought.
I think I had a small fear too, but I did not see it clearly. I was afraid of not doing well today. That thought was hiding behind my tiredness. It made me feel unsure about myself. I feel a little shy saying that out loud.
Thank you for saying that honestly. I also worry about not doing well sometimes. Even as a teacher, I can feel that pressure. I want everything to go smoothly. When I think I might fail, I feel small inside.
It is interesting to hear that you feel that way too. I often think teachers feel confident all the time. When you share your feelings, I feel more normal. My worry does not feel so strange anymore. That makes me feel more relaxed.
I am glad you feel that way. We all have moments of doubt, even if we do not show them. Sometimes I smile, but inside I feel uncertain. That difference makes me tired. It takes energy to hide small worries.
I understand that very well. Sometimes I pretend to feel ready, but inside I feel confused. I do not want others to see my weak side. That thought creates pressure in my chest. It feels lonely when I keep it inside.
Yes, keeping feelings inside can feel lonely. When I share my thoughts, I feel lighter. It is like opening a small window in a closed room. The air feels fresher after that. My heart feels softer now.
I like that image of a small window. When we talk, I also feel fresh air in my mind. My tiredness is still there, but it feels gentle. I feel more connected and less serious. That connection gives me quiet comfort.
I notice that my body feels less tense now. My shoulders feel a little relaxed. I think emotional pressure was making me more tired. When I speak honestly, I feel stronger inside. It is a calm kind of strength.
I feel that calm strength too. It is not loud or exciting, but it feels steady. I still feel sleepy, but I trust myself more. My worries are not controlling me now. That makes me feel proud in a small way.
I am glad we talked about our worries. It makes me feel closer and more honest. I think we are both learning to accept our habits. Sometimes I judge myself too quickly. I want to be kinder to myself from now on.
I like that idea of being kinder to yourself. I often speak to myself in a hard way. When I make a small mistake, I feel disappointed for a long time. That habit makes my worries stronger. I want to change that slowly.
It is not easy to change that habit, but we can try step by step. I believe small thoughts can grow into big feelings. If we choose gentle thoughts, our mood can become softer. I feel hopeful when I think about that. Hope gives me quiet energy.
Hearing that makes me feel supported. I do not feel alone with my struggles now. When I think in a softer way, my chest feels lighter. It is a small change, but I can notice it. That gives me confidence.
I believe you are doing better than you think. You are aware of your feelings, and that is important. Many people do not stop to notice their thoughts. You are trying to understand yourself. That shows strength to me.
Thank you for saying that. I sometimes forget to see my own progress. I only see what is not perfect. When you remind me, I feel seen and respected. That feeling is warm and encouraging.
You deserve to feel encouraged. We all grow at our own speed, and that is okay. I also need reminders when I feel unsure. Maybe we can support each other like this. That idea makes me feel calm and connected.
I like that very much. Supporting each other feels natural and safe. I feel more relaxed when I know someone understands me. My tiredness is still there, but it feels peaceful now. I think we are starting this day in a healthy way.
I feel steady now in a quiet way. My mind is not rushing anymore. The tiredness is still soft, but it does not bother me. I feel balanced inside my chest. That balance feels simple and good.
I feel steady too, and it feels natural. I am not trying to change my mood now. I just accept how I feel this morning. That acceptance makes me calm. I notice a small sense of safety inside.
Yes, acceptance changes everything for me. When I stop fighting my feelings, they become softer. I feel more in control without pushing myself. It is a gentle kind of control that makes me trust myself more.
I trust myself more now too. I know I can handle small worries. They do not seem so big anymore. I feel patient with my slow energy. That patience feels warm and kind.
I like that we moved from tension to calm. It shows that feelings can change slowly. I feel proud of how we stayed honest. That honesty makes me feel strong. It is a quiet strength inside me.
I feel proud too, in a simple way. We did not ignore our feelings. We talked about them and stayed open. Now my thoughts feel clear and organized. That clarity feels peaceful.
I feel ready for the day now, but not in a rushed way. My calm feels stable and steady. I know small worries may come back later, but I believe I can face them gently. That belief makes me feel secure.
I feel the same quiet confidence. I do not need to be perfect today. I just need to be present and honest. That idea makes my heart feel light. I think this is a good place to start.
Vocabulary 5 words. Steady, not changing quickly. Calm, example, I feel steady this morning. Accept, to say yes to something and not fight it. Example, I accept my tired feeling. Balance, when things feel equal and calm. Example, I want balance in my life. Patient, able to wait without feeling angry. Example, I try to be patient with myself. Secure, feeling safe and not worried. Example, I feel secure after our talk.